What's up everyone? Good morning, good night, good morning. I have no idea what time it is. It's like almost 2 a.m. I'm just gonna jump into it and make things short and simple to keep this quick. I was asked to make a video on how to make a name for yourself on YouTube. So making a video right now, I guess, rates probably pretty low on the list of things I really want to do. But to answer the question, how do you make a name for yourself on YouTube? It's simple. Hard work. Show up, create, hustle, grind, produce. I have to be out of this room and ready to go in just a few hours. But did that stop me from creating this video? No, I showed up. And this is how I've made a name for myself on YouTube. If I expect you guys to listen to me and value the advice that I give, then I have to lead by example. You know, my college's quote was learn by doing. And that's exactly how I've lived my life and grown in this world and developed, is through doing. You know, I've made a fair amount of motivational type of videos in the past, and there's always someone to play the devil's advocate, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but they always say stuff like, I made it because I'm creative, or because I have money, or because I'm slightly better looking than the average person. No, I'm having none of that. Creative. Now that flatters me, but I'll let you in on something. I'm not naturally creative. I have met naturally creative people, and trust me, I'm not one of them. Currently, I'm able to make videos almost every day and keep things entertaining and find ways to get people to continue watching my videos. But the thing is, it was not always like this. I've made 365 videos, and I had to train myself to be creative and think in this specific way. It took me a total of 18 months to create my first 8 videos. That was the Art of Tagalog series, and at least 6 of those 18 months I spent in very strict confinement, isolation, alone in my room, drinking coffee, with a pen and paper, writing ideas, scripts, filling up notebooks and ending up throwing them away and filling up another notebook and throwing it away. Brainstorming a master plan on how I was gonna create a set of videos that would go viral and launch my career into stardom and make a name for myself. The truth is, parties, relaxing, social life, girls, sanity, happiness, none of that. I had none of that. I had such an intense, powerful, just mind-consuming dream that I knew I would never be completely happy in life until I reached my goal. This is why I was willing to sacrifice everything to get to the point to where I am today and take these risks. Of course, I never knew if it was completely possible to get to where I am today, but I did know there was a chance. No matter how small that chance was, I knew it existed, and nothing was gonna stop me from getting as humanly close as possible to attain my dream. Especially not fear. Do the things you fear and learn to love it. The thoughts and judgments of other people. The largest, by far, hindrance in life is ego. Making decisions based on what other people think about you will stop you from getting anywhere close to your dreams. I've concentrated and spent a lot of time in my life in ridding myself of fears and building my confidence, because I knew if I was going to become successful, I had to be confident. You have to believe in yourself. And 3, sleep. I know a lot of people here might not agree with me, but if you want something that bad, you don't have time to sleep. There just aren't enough hours in the day. Now this might sound insane, but the most successful and creative people are insane. If you read about conquerors and I guess just powerful figures, Obama, he became the most powerful man in the world, and his normal sleep routine, which he's given speeches about, is he goes to bed somewhere around 1 a.m. and wakes up at 7 a.m. 6 hours is not that much for how much he is producing. Einstein did polyphasic sleeping and he slept less than 3 and 4 hours a night. Isaac Newton, the genius, he slept 2 hours a day because he was so busy with his ideas and writing and focusing on what he did. Casey Neistat, my sole and only inspiration in everything I put into and what I do today, he sleeps 3 to 5 hours a night. I don't know, maybe or most likely they are all just psycho. But my point being is, if you want something bad enough, nothing else will get in your way. I wish I could get more sleep, but my mind and ambition it doesn't let me. Ambition, passion, insanity, you can call it whatever you want. During that time in my life of isolation when I was creating that YouTube series, my parents were genuinely worried about me and my personal health. It'd be great to interview my parents so this isn't all just coming from me, you know, about the shit that I was going through mentally in order to attain my goals. Anyway, I mean, I knew the psychotic behavior was temporary and eventually I'd get past that point. Sacrifice. You know, most of what I'm telling you is, I guess, stuff that you already know. But to stay on track and keep focus and to keep your eyes on the prize doesn't hurt to be reminded. We always need to be reminded. Now I was supposed to throw up just like a 3-minute video before I went to bed so I can actually get some sleep for one night. But what I ended up doing was I just wrote 7 pages of thoughts on my mind and about how to succeed in all this stuff, which I don't have time to go over all that stuff and all the notes that I written down, but this is just an example, I guess, of what I do. You know, for whatever reason, I have such a strong innate desire to succeed and prove people wrong, and there's actually a ton of reasons why I'm this way, and I can make it a whole 10 to 15 minute vlog why, but we need to stay on topic. I decided to keep this short and simple. And how do you make a name for yourself? Well, there you go. The things a lot of people ask me is what keeps me going, and I think the strongest thing of all is the fans, is you guys, the subscribers, the supporters, the viewers, and the fans, and what keeps me going. Go.
Okay, so this is just from my perspective, and literally this isn't, I don't know what Wil was talking about, I literally just walked in, but coming here and seeing all
Jacko's here.
Okay, Jacko.
I can hear you.
But coming here and seeing all the fans from Guam, the international fans, just all of that, it's so inspiring, but it gives us ambition. It gives us ambition to go to the next level. And I feel like we want to achieve more. Do you think that? And we have to work.
This is exactly what I was talking about.
It's not just about working harder, it's about having patience, but working smarter. And I feel like with vision, you can achieve anything. And I feel like we can take over.
It's the love. Like, we feel this connection so much with you guys. And being here in Guam, like, it's mind-blowing to the amount of people that we've met that come up to us and have supported us.
It's mind-blowing.
We really, initially, we didn't do this for you because you guys weren't there. Yeah. We used to have no subscribers, but now we do this for you.
I made a really good analogy there a second ago.
Making people happy is what makes you happy. That's what entertainers do.
I made a good analogy with Jacko a second ago about the island analogy. We have an island here, we have an island here. There are certain people who would be like, you have a lot of raw materials and resources in an island. There's certain people that would be like, okay, our island's dying, there's no food, and we have to get to the next island. How do we do that? So you gather the resources and you work. Some people would accept their lives on the island. Some people will just die in the corner because they're like, I don't want to do this, I can't. They're pessimistic and they're not ambitious. Other people, like us, would gather those resources. Well, actually, me and Jacko, we were saying it, we'd gather the resources, we'd be like, no, you know what, we're going to the island, we're gonna live in luscious green fields and everything like that. So we'll gather the resources and we say, and we'll tell Wil, what do you think? We're gonna gather resources to get a boat. And we'll be like, yeah, it. And he's gonna go out and start chopping those trees, and Wil will be the one chopping those trees and doing all the hard work. And we'd be like doing a bit of hard work too, but chilled out at times. But we still have the motivation. The motivation's always there. And that's
the goal.
And the goal. And we will get to that island, while other people who are being pessimistic will stay in that.
Stay there. Yeah.
So the island metaphor is a really good thing, because in life we have resources, and within those resources, in this modern world, we have unlimited resources, so you can achieve whatever you want, and we're going to achieve so much more.
On top of that, I think one of the themes now that have become of this vlog is insanity. What I was gonna say, you know, we're also not perfect. As much as I was gonna say how much you guys motivate me to create for you and them as well. One thing I'm proud about is I know I spend more time than any other YouTuber in this country replying and being in contact with my fans. We spent hours today with fans when we don't sleep. We have to think of opportunity costs. We're taking away sleep to hang out with fans. It's just so touching to see people that like watch our stuff, and it's just so humbling. And I don't speak to my parents enough. I don't talk to anyone back in the States. This is the truth. Like, I left all my friends back in the States. I don't talk to anyone. I don't talk to people. I don't hang out with anyone except for the people I work with, which for the most part is just Jacko De Leon and Daniel Marsh. And you know, personally, I'm guilty for that, for my personal relationships, but it's just like,
it's a mind frame.
This relationship that we have with you, the viewers, has taken over. And I think I love you guys.
And what Wil's trying to say is that there are sacrifices that you have to, you know, make. You know, you gotta sacrifice. Part of any business, part of anything is that you have to put something in to get something out.
Exactly.
You know, you can't expect it to just happen overnight.
The world won't give you anything. You gotta go out and take it. You gotta go out and make your bed. And then when you make your bed, like what we have done, you've got to
Double down.
You've got to double down. You cannot moan about it. No matter what happens in life, just be opportunist. Seek out your opportunity. Seek out your vision. Find what you're passionate about, because that gives you the energy to keep going and grind. Work your ass off, because if you want the success in life, you gotta get it. If you want that bling bling, if you want that,
As Puff Daddy or P Diddy or Sean Combs would say it, chase the dream.
don't chase the paper.
Don't chase the paper.
The paper will follow the dream.
The vision is more important.
Build it
Yeah.
and it will come.